Hey guys, welcome back to the Driver Mod. We've got the 2024 Mustang again. We're going to be doing a modification day. We're going to be installing the electronic throttle controller from Solar Performance. This is a super easy mod. You feel the difference. No tools required. Let's get into it. Now, why would you want to do a throttle controller on your 2024 Mustang? Well, simple. The throttle response on these cars in stock form, even when you go up to like the sport and the track mode, can sometimes leave you looking for more. And with the electronic throttle controller from Solar Performance, you can fine tune each mode into 10 different sensitivity levels. So you can really fine tune the throttle response to your specific application, your driving style, if you're in traffic, you don't want something that's like super sensitive, so you can dial it back on the fly. There is no, you have to shut the car off, reflash it. It is literally, you make the changes all in the device. It plugs right into the throttle pedal. Super easy to do. So we're going to show you how to do that, take it for a drive, and let you know where we like to set it at for our application. Now, you do have 9 different modes to choose from with the throttle controller. You have an OEM mode, and you've got like weather, ludicrous mode, comfort, eco, sport plus. There's a valet mode with 10 different sensitivity levels. There's even a drag mode. So lots of different choices with your throttle controller that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise with the car, because all you have in the car is you have your normal weather, drag mode, sport plus, and track mode, and you can't change the throttle sensitivity in those individual modes. With the throttle controller you can. If you'd like a Solar Performance throttle controller, you can go on their website. It is the S650 part number, and you can use promo code TDM350 and you're going to get 10% off your throttle controller. Let's get into the install. First things first, let's show you what you get. We'll go over the couple components in this. It's a super plug and play, easy to set up. This is the actual device that you're going to interact with. It's super small, but it's got a very clear screen, as you'll see. Here you change your modes and your sensitivity level. Easy as that. And it has 3M tape on the back, so you can mount it literally anywhere in the cabin that the cable, the supplied cable, can route to. And you can, like I said, you can put this anywhere you want. You've got a male and female connector for your throttle pedal, so you're going to get down there, disconnect your throttle pedal, connect the Solar Performance bypass harness into it, and that is going to route your throttle sensitivity through the controller. It's that simple, guys. They give you a couple zip ties so you can secure the pigtail however you want to do so. They even throw in a little user manual showing you what exactly you're doing. All right, the first thing you're going to do, grab your piggyback harness, and you're going to go underneath the dashboard and disconnect the throttle pedal. And then you're going to plug this into it and then plug the OEM connector into the other side. And I'll show you that here. So there's the top of the throttle pedal. That's where the connector's at. So you're just going to release that red tab. You're going to pull it up and then push the connector tab. You're going to compress it and then pull up. Now we're going to plug the male end to the female end of the throttle pedal, and we're going to plug the female end into the OEM harness. Once it snaps into place, push the red locking tab down. OEM harness, same thing. Might need my second hand to do that one, but it's keyed, so it only goes in one way. Got it. Now, before you mount this, you definitely want to test out how much harness you have to play with, but you can pretty much get this to go anywhere on the dash. You can have it go across the dash, go into the glove box. If you don't want to mount this on any of the surfaces, again, it's just 3M tape. You're going to want, a nice flat surface. You're not going to want to do it on like a rounded surface like that. Also, keep in mind, you might want to be able to adjust this on the fly. So you probably want it somewhere where you can easily see it. In our case specifically, it's a little bit difficult to decide where to mount it due to the fact that the dash is removed out of the car as we're doing some R&D with the car. So what I chose to do was, I think I want to mount it somewhere in the center console. I was thinking maybe even on the shifter trim, but because that's not there, what I did was I snapped this panel back. It's held on by a couple clips, and I routed the harness from the pedal behind this panel, tucked it in this gap right here, and then all the slack I threw down into it, And then when we get that trim back, you should be able to mount it like right there and have perfect visibility of it. The harness is out of the way. It's not getting snagged or caught on anything. It doesn't interfere with the shifter. And we can see everything. But there you go. There's the display. Again, super easy to read. We'll just cycle through the modes. So there's your comfort mode. It's preset to 8. I think most of these are. There's your sport mode, ludicrous mode. That's the crazy one, guys. If you want to have like really crazy throttle response, that's the one. Drag mode. It even has an AI, artificial intelligence mode, where I guess it like learns your style. Here's your valet mode. So if you want to completely nullify the throttle of the car, this is the one. Here's your wet mode and eco mode. So pretty much only gonna be, you know, I like snappier and, you know, sharper throttle response. So in the GT350 we also had this. We usually mess around in sport mode, and I'm gonna start in the middle of the road. We're gonna go take it for a test drive in sport mode 5. Okay, we've been driving around in sport mode 6, 7, 8, and we went as low as 5. And for me, I think this is where I'd want to, you know, this is where I would personally want to daily drive it. If we go to the track, you know, definitely pick up the throttle sensitivity. I definitely like the way the throttle feels in this mode. You definitely feel like you're getting more of the throttle. I know it's just the sensitivity, but it really makes you feel like you're getting into the throttle a lot quicker and a lot earlier. You know, I'm only having to use like 20% of the pedal, and I'm getting pretty good response. So it's got a nice kick to it. So you saw how quickly we accelerated it right there. Now let's go into valet mode, and now I'll show you what it does. Oh wow, I'm having to use like 80% of the throttle right now. That works, guys. That works. Valet mode works. Yep. Yeah, that's perfect. Does exactly what you want it to. Completely makes the throttle. I mean, if you give it all of it, it'll go, but you have to use so much of the pedal. If somebody does something stupid in the car, you'll know they meant to do it. Like, it wasn't just, oh, the throttle's so snappy. No, if you're in valet mode and somebody spins the car sideways or spins the tires, they were definitely trying to. That's going to conclude this modification video on the 2024 Mustang. Huge shout out to Solar Performance. The product worked fantastic. Now, if you want your Solar Performance throttle controller, I'll drop a link to their website in the description below. And again, use that promo code TDM350 and you're going to get 10% off the order just by using that code. That's it. I showed you how to install it, what it can do, what it feels like, and it checks all the boxes out. So go get yours and feel the difference.